Hey everybody, we're back. This week we are talking about how to love your wife, like show her love.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, pray for us. So last week when we were talking about his house, his rules, and we kind of looked at wives, we are to respect our husbands and ultimately, submit to him as we would submit to Christ. Husbands, the flip side of that everyone has a tendency to forget about or not talk about as much. You are to love us as Christ loved the church.
So do I not love you like Christ loved the church?
I mean, we have our moments. We have our time.
So I guess you women, y'all are a little more needier when it comes to love, because it's like, when I try to show you love, sometimes it's like, well, you want something in return. And then when I don't do anything, you're like, well, you don't show me any love and affection unless you know. So it's kind of like it's kind of tough because it puts us in like a compromised situation. You know what I mean? Because like, I feel like we battle with this a lot.
This is our personal journey, y'all.
Because like I'll lay there with you, I'll hold your hand, I'll rub your thigh and all this stuff throughout the day, and then you're like, okay, well, you must want to do something, and it's not even that. So now intentionally I don't even try anything. Some nights you think I want to try something, I don't even try anything now. I came a long way. So now you don't know when I'm.
So to give a background story to that, when we first started, that Marcus would do that, and in turn that would let me know, oh, okay, so I know what you want. Okay, I get it. So I have been trained in such manner, for lack of better words. So now,
her life in the way she would grow.
No, don't do that. No, that's my scripture. I'm like that. So one manner, like, I'm trained in one way. But it's something that we are. This is a struggle that we are dealing with. I feel like as your marriage grows, as you grow and as you change, your needs, your wants, your quirks, your signals change.
Yeah.
But you have to be willing and ready to communicate that with your spouse.
Right. So like, to hit on this, we really got 3 main points. One is to, like, for men, you got to give yourself up for her. I mean, you got to give up your privacy. You got to give up whatever it is that bothers her. Whether it's you play the game all day, or you talk to your homeboys all day, or whatever it is that bothers her, you have to put it to the side, and like your marriage comes first. You know what I mean? You may think my wife is nagging. My wife, she always wanted her time and stuff. She needs her time. You know what I mean? But you have to be willing to sacrifice that for her, because if some whatever it is coming before her, I mean, your relationship's gonna, like,
she's gonna know it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
She's gonna know it. She's gonna feel it.
Yeah.
And then that's probably contributing to the nagging. I'm gonna look. Personal experience is probably contributing to it.
Right. Like I said, like there's a quote that said, give up her privacy, give up your privacy for her peace. I mean, so if she wants to see your phone, man, just give her your phone. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like that's something we came a long way, because I was the type.
Man.
I had like 10 codes. I had my phone face down. I had like
on silent, not even vibrate. I mean, like, mute.
I was just
silent.
like, yeah, I'm like, you ain't even gonna catch me. You know what I mean? But now it's like she'll take my phone and have my phone and call people. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just such a great feeling for your wife just to have your phone and you not to be like heart dropping to your feet. You know what I mean? Like, man, don't swipe. No, don't swipe. And I went through that, and now I just feel like so much better, because like, it's like we have nothing to hide. We're like we said before, we're completely naked. You know what I mean? We're completely open, kind of like the Bryant said. That's something that's key in your marriage, because you can't be open with your spouse, and how you hiding stuff from your spouse. It's like, what else are you hiding?
Yeah.
And then I think the second one is take notes on your wife. So say your wife is walking through the mall and she like pick up a bag or something, and you're like, oh, that, she may not say she wanted it, but she picked it up,
like, oh, that's cute.
Or say, oh, my back's been killing me or something. You might schedule her a massage. Just take notes, whether they're mental notes or you write them on your phone. Take notes on your wife, and then just surprise her. I know, like a couple weeks ago, my buddy, he sent his wife edible arrangements a couple weeks ago. My wife commented on, ooh, that's so sweet.
Shout out Derek and Paulina.
Yeah, that's so sweet. I want some or whatever. And I was like, man, I ain't sending you no edible arrangement, So the next week, out of the blue, I hit her with some cookies, you know, out of the blue, and it's just taking notes on that stuff, you know what I mean? Like, women like that little stuff. It don't even take much. You can go to the grocery store and grab some flowers, you know. It don't take much to please women. But you think it's, you know, they need all this fancy stuff, buy me a new car, buy me a new, man, you can go get her some flowers for $9.99 and get her a card and just write a little note in there, be like, baby, I thank you for what you do for me. I'm grateful for having you in my life.
Now, granted though, sir, not all wives are like me, so that might not fly with everybody. I'm just saying.
But it's the little things.
Things.
Women like the little things, and I've come to see that with you. Like I went and bought her like a bunch of stuff. Like last week I bought her like all these shoes, you know what I mean, all that stuff. She kind of like, okay, thank you, but it's just like under the little stuff, it does way more to her, and like it shows that, you know, you really are truly thinking about her and you really do care. You know, you're listening. Like whether she says it out loud or she's subconsciously saying something, you know, you're listening, and she's like, oh,
you're in tune with your spouse, that you get that. Another thing too, again, it doesn't always have to be gifts. Some women have big dreams, big goals. Are you taking note on that? Are you pushing her towards it? Right. Are you contributing to whatever it is that'll help her, whether it's mentally or verbally? Like if you're just giving her time, like, hey babe, did you want to take a minute to go work on X, Y, and Z? Like that'll go a long way too.
Right. And then the last one is to date your spouse, like not that, but weekly. Date your spouse. We went on like 2 dates yesterday. I took on, cause I've been dating her, and that's something we've been missing. We're kind of missing something. You know, we've been so busy trying to get everything planned and with the house and family and everything. We forgot to date each other. You know, we're telling y'all to go out on dates, but we're not dating. So we went on 2 days yesterday.
Took the day off.
We take the day off. Took a half day at work. Take time with your spouse. I mean, your job and that job and stuff, you're not gonna be there forever. You know what I mean? But your spouse is gonna be with you forever. So you need to invest the same amount of time and effort you put into your job. This is your first job. You know what I mean? This is your first job. You got benefits. You got you got a 401k? You got this is your first job, you know.
Please.
And I feel like a lot of people want to put work first, you know what I mean? And they can come in tomorrow and their job can be gone. You know what I mean? So I feel like sometimes you gotta take some time away. And I know I like to work hard, I don't like to take off, but I saw that my wife, she was been overworked, she's been overwhelmed. So I was like, baby, take the day off. And I met up with her. We went for lunch, went to the mall, some retail therapy. We went out for dinner that night, and it was just a great feeling, because like we just were able to communicate about, you know, how are things going, anything, you know, we want to discuss one-on-one with each other. And it's a great time to kind of see where your spouse is at, because sometimes you really don't know. You know, you're so busy doing everything else under the sun, you don't really know how your spouse is doing. Yes, she's here, but mentally she could be on the other side of town.
Agreed. Good job.
It's good, but yeah, I love my spouse. Don't play.
Recap. On a recap, so date weekly. We've put that www.thestutsons.com. It doesn't always have to be extravagant. Hit the website and look into cheap date night ideas. Also take notes, whether it is, oh baby, I really like that person, or man, baby, I really want to go back to school. Listen, you gotta listen to us, fellas. And then what was the first one again? I'm sorry.
The first one was
trade out your privacy. It's not that we intentionally think that you're hiding something, but you know, it kind of adds to it. Like, well, why you got a lock on your phone? What you trying to hide? You got a lock on your phone? Why your phone on silent? You know what I mean? So it's the little thing, fellas, and we understand that it's not something that's going to happen overnight. We get that, but you have to be willing to communicate with, you know, babe, I'm trying.
And they'll see it, man, like that. They'll see like the little stuff. They may not say it in the beginning. They might call their homegirl like, ooh, man, he got this, he did. You know what I mean? And our homegirl,
like, girl, his phone's on vibrate now instead of silent.
Yeah, like
making progress.
Moving on. You know, this is little things. It's like you may not see the growth. Kind of like I think Pastor said the other day. Like you don't. The seed is there, but you don't see the flower just growing. I mean, over time, like it's gonna just grow and be there. You know. And I feel like that's a lot in relationships and marriages and friendships and everything. You know, you can't just
expect it to be like, I change, you change.
You know, it's not gonna work. You both gonna be disappointed. But that's all we got for tonight. Thank y'all again. Don't forget the website, www.thestutsons.com. We have content on there weekly coming for you. And also we have stuff about the women's luncheon. Be sure to register and get your ticket. They're flowing in. We got vendors flowing in. We got a lot of people coming in. It's gonna be a wonderful event. So.
And space is limited, guys. So make sure you get your ticket. We do have a limit. Don't be left out.
All right, but that's it.
We'll see y'all next week.
Be fine.